Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, and I got a nigga too, man. This your boy 503 Line, man. And we back at it again, man. On this Terror Tuesday, man. Shouts out to the entire LDBC, man, in the Smoke City Mobcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to follow me, man, on our social media platforms, man. 503 Line right here on YouTube and of course on Twitter, man. Smoke City Mobcast. All one word on Instagram, man. And if you don't know, man, I am 503 Line, man, 1/3 of the Houston Hard Hitters, man. We live at 5 on this Chair Tuesday featuring the usual suspects. You understand me? Of course, I got my brother in the building, the odd fella, the king of the North Side, man, my co-host with the most, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold me down every day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be sure to subscribe to him. Check out them fire-ass videos he got, man. And, of course, my brother got his own radio show he do on the weekends, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going to get into that, man. Be sure to follow the Odd Fella though, man, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And Jay Steels on Instagram. And of course, I got Fool of Sports, man. My other brother, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother from the motherland, man. You understand me, man? Big Fool of Sports. You know what I'm saying? Doing this thing out there in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be on the lookout for him, man. He got that fire content as well. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole bunch of big shit coming with Fooler, man. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for that. And of course, we got Crotcho Cinco at Reacher 45. You know what I'm saying? The Harlem Dandada. You understand me doing his thing, man, on the late night tip. The late night stream, man. Y'all be sure to fuck with my boy, man. He usually go live, man, like around midnight Eastern Standard Time, 11 o'clock Texas time, that's Central Time. So y'all be on the lookout for Act Reacher, man. He doing his thing, man. Them numbers is growing, and I like to see my brother definitely being consistent is the main thing, and that's what he's doing. He's being consistent, putting that work in. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we had a great weekend, man. We had a long break, man. You know, 4-day vacation, man. I didn't do Big Boy Talk Friday, man. I decided to, just give everybody a little rest, man. I had some things to do. You know what I'm saying? And I know Fridays are a little bit crazy for people. But let's go and get right into it, man. So this weekend we had, of course, the Devin Haney versus Antonio Moran, the zone card, and we had the PBC card in Mississippi, man. Trout versus Gasha. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are complaining about that fight. Feel like Gasha got robbed or whatever the case may be. Trout didn't do enough to win or get the draw. A lot of people don't understand how it was even a draw. A lot of people are making this an Al Heyman thing and shit like that. It's cool, man. It wasn't a spectacular weekend of boxing. It was an okay weekend of boxing. A lot of relatively past prime guys like Austin Trout. We don't know too much about his opponent. I know he's from Ohio. He's an up and coming guy at 154. Devin Haney, like I say, up and coming guy at 135. You really got to be a hardcore fan to know about Devin Haney. So I'm gonna ask dudes about the Devin Haney card, man, because that one was a little bit more appealing and exciting to everybody. That fight ended in knockout, spectacular fashion, man. All fella, man, let me get your thoughts on Mr. Devin Haney, man. What was your thoughts about the fight, man? And what should Devin Haney do next?
Absolutely spectacular. You gotta excuse me. I got these vegan tacos going down my throat. At the same time, I'm trying to give an assessment. You dig? So,
All right, go ahead, bro.
Excuse the crunchy. I like the hard shell tacos. You dig? But Devin Haney, yeah, was absolutely spectacular. That's what he needed to do. Yeah, I mean, in his first fight on a new network. Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a buzz around his knockout. It was beautifully set up. You know what I mean, as he went to the body, then he went back up top and knocked him clean out. As far as the undercards go, now, like I said, the undercard that was interesting to me was the heavyweight. bout between Gregory Corbin and the highly touted prospect Philip Hergovich. And I don't know if you saw that fight, but like I said, I've been saying Philip Hergovich is a decent prospect. You know what I mean? It's one to look
Right.
out for,
I,
and
I
you
seen
see
I
why.
seen he got the knockout on big Greg, man.
Yeah, he got the knockout, and he he showed some skill by even getting that. I think it was a counter right, but he was backing up at the same time. So for him to be able to back up and throw that counter right and knock him out, you know what I mean? That's pretty impressive. So he improves to 8-0. You know what I mean? That's the type of competition
Right.
already he's dealing with and facing handily. And he hasn't even fought 10 opponents yet. So yeah, um, that was eye opening to me.
Right.
Stephen Hunter looked good. Not Stephen Hunter. I keep on calling him Stephen Hunter. Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter
Michael
Jr.
Hunter. Right.
He looked out. He looked pretty good, knocking out Maldonado. Maldonado is not no. I wouldn't even call him a fringe contender, but he's a guy that hasn't been knocked out before. Um, he's he's been in there with some credible opposition. Um, Recently he fought Oscar Rivas, and we all know Oscar Rivas is in that fight with Dillian White and has a good chance. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But Oscar Rivas, he went the distance with Oscar Rivas. Stephen Hunter was able to take this guy out. You know what I mean? Light work. You know what I mean? So that was yet again another impressive victory. I still, you know what I mean, have to tip my hat more to Hergovich, but all in all, the card was decent. You know what I mean? Got some good knockouts. You know what I mean, to see from it. You know what I mean? Good results, and definitely for Devin Haney. But what's next for Devin Haney? Um, Good question. I mean, 135, man. You might as well. I think he's ready to target any of the guys. You know what I mean? And so you might as well just sit pretty and maybe take another stay busy fight and wait to see what the outcome between Camel and Lomachenko happens. You know what I mean? But either or, you should be targeting Lomachenko.
Mm. Okay. We're gonna pump the brakes on that one, man. That was a good breakdown of the zone. With the heavyweights and whatnot, man. Them dudes don't really get a lot of shine, so I appreciate you bringing light to that. And of course, man, my brother Ack Reacher just fell up in the building. Ack Reacher, you there? You there, champ? Okay, Ack must be at work. You know what I'm saying? He stay on the grind, man. But let
No,
me check
I'm
out.
here. I'm here, bro. Somebody's just calling me right now. I'm like, I don't know this number. Crazy.
I already, man. How you feeling? How you
Understand.
feeling this evening, Big Ack, man? And let the people know what's up with you, bro.
Oh man. Shout out to all my peoples, man. It's your guy. Act reach it ain't nothing changed. Rocking out my boy 503. Y'all can catch me on the midnight tip. You know, I didn't go on last night. My fault, fool. Um, I had got caught up in some things. But tonight we definitely gonna be live. Um,
Yeah, we know what
I,
those things are. We know what those things are too.
Come on,
That nigga
man,
fool is
fool.
crazy.
Come on, fool. I'm playing it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to play it like a regular person. You know what I mean? You ain't have
You can be
to.
up
You
on
know what
us.
I'm saying?
We don't know what time it is.
Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
man.
front. That wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to send you the link, but like I said,
Yeah, man. I seen you posted up in the feed, but I'm like, it's safe for 11. I'm looking at my time. I'm like, well, damn, it's already like 11 o'clock Texas time. What Big Act got going on, man? You
yeah,
understand? But
yeah.
I can't talk shit neither, champ. I ain't been live since Thursday, bro. But it's good to have y'all back, man. Good to have you back. Act you too, fool, man. Great hearing y'all voice, all fella, man. All y'all, man. I just want to ask Act Reacher, man. I know you are very, very critical of Devin Haney, man. So let me get your thoughts on Devin Haney and the knockout. I know we talked about it a little bit on Stay Ready channel. But let me just get your overall assessment of the fights, man, on the zone. And of course the knockout from Devin Haney, man. And what does Devin Haney need to do next?
Um, I just I agree with our fella when our fella stated the combination that he put together to. It's not even just the fact that he put together, you know, how it was the fact that he used the same hand to set up the knockout. When dudes do shit like that, only other person I've seen do something like that is more Charlo, blocking a punch with the glove and coming through with the uppercut. You know what I mean? So I just gotta give Devin Haney credit though. Right hook to the body, then a looping right hand over the top. Good night, Irene. Um, you know what I mean? That soldier serum, man. That soldier serum is working, fool. It's running its course. That
Ah,
that that T virus, that goddamn T virus is out there, my nigga. You remember y'all watch Resident Evil? That T virus is out there, man. Got him out there bugging. But shout out to him though, man. He did what he needed to do. He did what he needed to do. I can't take nothing away from him. And like I said, he wants all of the smoke. They asked him. He didn't shy away from the question because he be doing that sometimes. He'll do that with Shakur. He ain't shy away from Teofimo. They said, "How you feel about him saying he made you?" He's like, "He never made me cry." He's like, "Me and my team is ready to make that fight now." He also said
mm,
that to Ryan. I believe Devin Haney. I don't really believe Ryan. And if that Ryan fight can happen, I'll take it. You know what I mean? But I believe it. And then it's crazy too. I got love for Shakur, but see, this is why they see these dudes is doing girl stuff kinda to make me take Devin Haney's side, bro. You know what I
mm.
mean? So if you see that I'm bigging up Devin Haney, it's just certain stuff that I would have did. Me being a fighter and just me being just a regular, chill dude outside of just liking boxing and fighting and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm really like a chill, calm dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'll probably be other dudes to lead me to that. That's what I feel like is happening with Devin. You know what I mean? The reason why I say that about Shakur is because Shakur, like a year ago, you was just talking trash to him.
Right.
And you was just saying how that used to be my little brother. He ain't even that no more. And da 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 da. He just think that he's getting, you know what I mean? This is that and the third too big. You know what I mean? His head is getting too big. This is that and the third. And actually,
So you saying Shakur? So you think Shakur head is getting too big, or you talking about Devin
no,
head
no,
getting
I'm
too
not
big?
saying that. Shakur was saying that about Devin.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
That's what
got
I'm
you.
trying to say. The thing that I'm trying to say, my whole purpose that I'm trying to illustrate is this. Like a lot of these dudes be changing. The same thing with Teofimo. That I was on Teofimo's side until I seen them seen each other face to face. You could Fuller remember that and Cali remember that. Cause I actually had to apologize to Cali. Shit, and nobody in New York have me doing that. Nobody. To keep it a band. Nobody should have me doing that in New York. I don't care if it's upstate or the city. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how bad it was because I felt like when Devin Haney got in his face, Teofimo wasn't, you know what I mean, that same exciting fighter that don't give a fuck in the ring that I seen right there. Now I don't know in the ring. I'm not saying that, Devin Haney got the fight won. I'm just saying from a psychological aspect, I'm gonna just leave it at this. As a fighter, that's already a sign that, what I mean, he's winning the psychological battle a little bit. I didn't say the physical battle. But I'm just saying, as
Mm,
far as the mental and the psycho battle, Devin Haney already won that. Can't nobody argue that. He already won that. Even with Shakur too, because Shakur's talk, like I told you, he just said this, right? And then they interview him. He's at the DAZN fight. Why? He said, me and Devin Haney, after what I said, we on the same level. Them counters was looking sharp. He wasn't getting hit. The dude barely got hit. That's important. For a young dude, a lot of these young dudes is getting hit. He's not getting
Mm,
hit. This
mm,
is why he's kind of like in my favor right now. You know what I mean? He
right.
probably that's all I'm saying, bro. All of that stuff that I'm telling y'all is important if y'all fighting somebody that's near and
Okay,
around your
okay,
age,
fuck all that.
especially if
Fuck
it's
all
your
that.
peers. Especially if it's your peers.
I hear how you talking right now, right? And I've been around you for a little while, so I kind of pick up on where your mind be at. So is Devin Haney the hottest young nigga out right now? Is he the best young nigga out right now? That's what I
um,
want to know. Is he the
I'm not
best?
gonna.
Is he the
You know
best?
what? Even though you asking a great question, you always ask good questions. I ain't gonna
I'm
front. I gotta
503
give you that.
line. You goddamn right. That's what I do.
I ain't gonna front. I gotta give you that, bro. You always ask good questions. To be honest with you, I can't really say this is the first time I ain't got an answer. I can't say that yet. It's even
But you
too
giving
early
it
for
to him,
me.
bro.
And
You
you know
giving
I'm
it
one
to
of
him.
those dudes. I tell you, if you believe in yourself, that's how you know if I have kids, they gonna love you. If you believe in yourself, yo, go for it. Do what you
Right.
gotta do, yo. Try to be the best this you could be. Try to be the best that you could be. Whatever you want to do, just try to be the best you could be. Like I say, usually I tell you to dive in head first, but be smart about it. This time I can't really dive in head first and say, oh, this one, because Shakur also did something good by challenging Chris Diaz, somebody that he really shouldn't have been challenging right now. He like 10, 11 fights in around there. He really shouldn't have had to, you know what I mean? So I got to give him his credit and respect for that. So, you know what I mean? But to me though, I'll give Teofimo. He's making noise because he's bringing the power physically. But
Mhm.
I just feel like Devin Haney's winning the psychological battle with all of these dudes. All of these dudes. I feel like all of them. He's winning. Like he's chilling right now, and he's willing to make the fight and do some young contender versus young contender. I'm not gonna disrespect these dudes and call them prospects no more. You going after you fighting for eliminator. I don't care what anybody says. You are a certified contender. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? You a contender, both of them. So that's all I gotta say. I don't wanna keep talking. This is just a topic I'm passionate about because you know what I mean, I like these guys. So but we only can pick one. It's like Highlander. You can only choose one.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. You my brother. You understand me, nigga? If you wanna get your rocks off, I'm gonna let you get them off on the lines, bro. You understand me? This the lion den, nigga. It's the hard hitters, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get this shit. We gonna get these rocks off. Full of sports, man. If you there, man, same exact question. Stay ready. I see you just fell up in the building, man. I need your thoughts on this fight this weekend. I know you said you was gonna watch it. Let me get your thoughts, man. What did Devin Haney do that impressed you as a fighter, and what should my nigga do next? What should be his next move? Go ahead, fool.
Um, he just did everything that was necessary to do. I guess you can say he did what he was supposed to do. You know, that's what they say. Um, and he just did what he was supposed to do to maybe get some more people interested in him, get some more a new following. Basically, that's what he did, and yeah, I mean that's what I can basically say. Um, because people were kind of already had questions about him on his last two fights. Many people said he didn't look that good in his last two fights, but you know, he did what he had to do to give those people something to reevaluate. You know, um, what he should do next. I mean, I think what would be best for him is I'm trying to remember if Tevin Farmer is at the same weight class as him.
No,
but
he's at 30. He's at
oh
30.
yeah,
That's why I
yeah,
said, remember, I said
yeah,
Jamal Heron against Tevin Farmer. Remember, I named all of the champions against Tank.
yeah. Yeah, but I mean, at this point, since Lomachenko is busy, Luke Campbell is busy, although that was supposed to be his fight. Um, I mean, I think he can. I think he can like fight Tiafimo if he really wants to fight him. I mean, I think he can just show up to his fight and be like, "What up?" You know. And since Ryan Garcia is on the same network, uh, since they're on the same network at the end of the day. But I don't know if Oscar is going to want to risk his I guess his
Protege.
Joker. Yeah, his Joker. Since
Okay.
Canelo is like, yeah, since Canelo is like, I don't think he wants to risk. I think he wants to keep his Joker like safe for a little while. So I don't know if that fight can happen. To be honest with you, but
Mm.
other than that, yeah, he did what he had to do, man. It was a good look for him. You know, I was impressed, but I'm not gonna say wow, like dang. But no, that's just it. Um, but who I was impressed with was the Lorenzo Truck Simpson guy, and I hope what he does is he stays at 168. Looks like the part at 168. It remains to be seen. I think him, as a matter of fact, he's the fastest 168 pounder that I've seen. Now
Man, listen, that shit look good when you went out with one of them Mexican pinatas, man.
no, but
I'm just
I'm
saying.
saying when he gets brought along, I think he's going to be the goods from what I see. Depends on. I have to see him fight with a different style of fighting.
Let him beat Ammo Williams, and I want to see how good he is. Let me see that.
But from what I
Hey,
see, I
hey,
like him.
Fula, I see you posted Effie Apochi. What you think about him?
I think he's the I think like at cruiserweight, he may be able to make some noise, but he still has to fix a couple of things. You know, he still has to a couple of things he needs to take care of as far as like protecting himself. But I don't think he has the but bum that F.A. Ajagba has, but I think he has
Okay,
something close to it.
okay. The dude you talking about right now, the other dude, Fa, not Fa Jabo, but the other Fa. That's the Nigerian pit bull or some shit, right? The one that fight at
Yeah,
cruiserweight.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I had to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Because I know both their names. Fa, ain't they brothers? Are they brothers or no?
Nah, they're not brothers. They just came from the same village.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
they
they both training with Ronnie Shields. I know that for sure.
yeah, they do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, but yeah, he looks like he can do something at cruiserweight though, considering the cruiserweight division. I mean, it would be interesting to see him fight Andrew Tabiti, you know.
Right now?
Yeah, why not? Andrew Tabiti is just a boxer, you know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how he's gonna handle pressure because this guy is kind of like a pressure fighter.
Y'all gotta put some respect on Tabiti name, man. He in the World Boxing Super Series, bro.
Yeah,
And you know,
I don't know
that's
when
all
he's
I'm
fighting
saying.
though. I don't know
Nah,
when he's fighting.
they finna fight, bro. He finna his fight coming up real soon.
I believe it's coming up June 15th against Junior Dorticos.
Yeah, but yeah, he looks cool. He looks pretty cool. Like he looks like he can be the part. So it remains to be seen. Hopefully he can stay active. You know that.
All right.
Yeah, he just got to be active, and he got to. Ronnie Shields got to work on some carrying with some gloves and stuff like that. That's what Ronnie Shields has to work on with him. But that's all I got to say, really, at this point.
Already. Already. Let me check this chat out, man. And I'm gonna swing over to my bro. Stay ready if he in the building. Uh, I see you in the building. New Fat Boy Fitness. Salute to you, bro. I see KO, Toot Robinson. Goddamn me, Brooklyn Child Boxing Talk. Y'all smash the like button. Jay Good. Hey, Jay Good. Where you from, homie? Let me know where you from, man. What part of Texas you from, bro? Is you a Dallas nigga? You Houston? What part of Texas you from, Jay Good? I see you in the building, David the
Jay
Real
Good,
Thomas.
Jay Good was with us in Dallas, but he's from Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, Jay Good, a Florida boy.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that was the
Okay.
one
I didn't
that was one that was with us in Dallas.
nigga, I know that.
Oh,
I know who
I
Jay
thought you
Good is.
forgot.
I'm just saying where he was from. I didn't know if he was from Texas or what.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
my bro from Florida, man. He's a Jacksonville Jaguar.
Ah, right on, right on, right on. Well, appreciate the tip, stay ready, because I damn sure wanted to know where Jay Good was from, man. But salute to my nigga Jay Good, by the way, man. One of the trillest niggas on his YouTube shit, man. But anyways, man, let me get your thoughts on this, bro. On this, on this fight this weekend, man. I know we talked about it on your channel. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't just got to go, deep in if you don't want to, man. But let me get your thoughts on Devin Haney, man, and what should he do next, man. And I'm gonna throw you a curveball. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you probably already know this. Do you think he gonna beat the Russian, and do he stop the Russian? Stay ready. You there, bro?
Yeah, I was for the talk. You. Yeah, I think he beats the Russian, but I think he should go out to Teofimo. I want to see that fight. Reason being because, like X said, they not prospects no more, man. They contenders now, and with them being contenders, I want to see the best of the best. Right now, we see Lomas going at the top guys
You say what?
with
You
belt
breaking up a
holders,
little
but
bit,
let's
bro.
see some of the top contenders go at each other for 135. What's that dude name? Ray Beltran. I look to see him go against some of those guys. He in contender status now. Let's see him up against some top tier opponents. I think he beats Jose Pedraza, but that'll be a hell of a fight. We'll see where he stand up at 135 fighting him. Same thing with Teofimo Lopez. I like to see, but at the end of the day, I like to see Devin Haney and Teofimo go at each other. That's what I want to see next. And yeah, he beats the Russian.
Already, man. I know you at work, big bro, so you can't really talk how you want to talk, man. But fella, man. Same exact question, man. I'm gonna throw you a curveball as well. Is these two fighters that Teofimo and Devin Haney finna face? Devin Haney's fighting the Russian. He tweeted today, you know what I'm saying, that Teofimo pulled out of the negotiations for the WBC tournament, man, at 135. He's fighting the guy Abur Alabiv or whatever his name is, the Russian cat.
Alabiev or something.
Yeah. Who do you think has the tougher task coming up? You know what I'm saying?
Who's Teofimo fighting now?
What'd you say, bro?
He
He's
said,
for the fight.
who?
He's for the fight the Asian for the mandatory spot.
Oh, the Nasataki something. Yeah, the Japanese cat. All right. And I think he 18-0, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, that's a good question. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? I really don't know. I'm a side with Alibiev. You know what I mean? Just because uh, uh, he's the 18-0 Japanese
You
cat.
usually the nigga that can answer these type of questions. That's why I asked you that.
I
You know,
don't like. Yeah, I don't.
I don't know.
I don't know much. I don't know much about this Japanese cat.
Right.
And Alibiev, man, I ain't seen him fight neither. So I'm just basing it off of what I remember seeing off they box rec. You know, dig? And
Mm.
as far as I'm concerned, they pretty much equal. It's equal competition. But Alibiev, I give the slight edge to him being that just because he's Russian. You know what I mean? Being from that Russian boxing regime, you know what I mean? He might have a little bit
But you
better
can't, hold on,
amateur
though, bro.
pedigree.
You can't just give him the Lomachenko card, bro, just because he from that side, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's certain parts that can't, you know, if you're not from
Well,
the
you have to admit Russia. You have to admit Russia has a better boxing pedigree than Japan.
no, I
And
mean,
you have to
on
admit
on
his
paper,
that 18-0 was probably built as a built up record based in Asia, based off of Japanese opponents, maybe a little splice of some
okay,
Filipino
okay,
opponents, some
okay. Why
Thai
y'all niggas
opponents
don't
and
say this
shit.
about Inu? Why y'all don't have the same energy about Inu? Toward, you know what I'm saying?
I
If
do
you
have
gonna
that
just
same energy. I don't think Inoue a monster at all. I mean, it's yet to be determined. Yeah, I mean, you got niggas like Act talking about, oh, he beat the #1 Rodriguez and shit, man. Like, yeah, I ain't hearing that, bro. I ain't hearing that. That's the same nigga that ducked the super fly division, dog. So as soon as the old man from Philippines came, Donnie Nietes, nigga ducked. It says,
right.
"Oh, girl, oh,
Wasn't nobody scared of his old
thank
ass?
you," and bent the
Wasn't
knee,
nobody scared of his old
he bent the
ass?
knee to the World
Wasn't
Boxing Super
nobody?
Series and
Come
says,
on, man.
"Thank
You
you
know
for helping me get
Japanese
out
ain't
of this
scared of nothing.
situation, man."
Come on,
That's
man.
what he did.
What's wrong with you, man? My man New Way is a samurai, champ.
He bent the knee,
He the
dog.
samurai boxing.
Oh shit. Hey man, all I'm
He
saying
fought
is
that yo, I could never forget that other dude he fought at there. Another #1 guy. Come on, boy. Just cause Donnie Nietes just wanted to come in there and then he got skill. I seen Donnie Nietes fight. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not
Mm.
gonna cap. He could fight, he got skills. I don't think I swear to God, I think that I feel like Inoue would have knocked him out. He would have suffered the same fate. He'd have been tricky, he would have lasted. But I think that ultimately, once he would have felt that power, you know what I mean? Because we still got it at 118, I felt. You still got to understand, you're not even giving the dude credit for him having power still, traveling through these weight divisions, bro.
Man, he traveling 4 pounds up and shit. I mean,
Believe it or not, 4
when
or
he
5
start when he
pounds,
starts
7
knocking
pounds,
niggas
that's
out at
a big
130,
difference, bro.
then I'ma call him a monster. You know what I mean? When he takes out your boy Herring's head, and Tevin Farmer's eye, he knocks Tevin Farmer's eye straight, then I'm gonna call him a monster. Until then, shit, man, he better fight some real competition
Come
consecutively.
on, bro. He's not. That's a big ass weight class for him. He's about to fight Homeboy. He fought at 26.
Come on, you
And
get
he was there.
you better not be talking about no Nito Donaire, dog. You know what I mean?
they fighting that
It's not
122,
his
right?
fault Tete pulled out.
Inu
Yo,
fighting that
Tete ain't shit
122, right?
neither.
He was willing to fight anybody,
Yo,
bro.
Tete
So
average
you
too.
can't blame him for that.
Tete average too. I'm talking about that division's middling, bro. It ain't that division's like, oh, it's watered
Okay,
down, bro.
okay. We talking about 122 or 118, bro.
We talking about 122. It's devoid of talent, bro. That's why we got niggas like Zolani Tete up at the top. You know what I mean? Nonito Donaire, a finalist in the WBSS, which is bullshit, dog. That's BS. Come on, man. Go
I ain't
back,
gonna count.
take your
I
ass
think
back down to the super fly division or take your ass up
nah.
to the 130s. I mean, no, not 130 to 126. You in the
Yeah,
dig? And come at Shakur
that's the way
Stevenson and them
That's
niggas,
right.
Lawrence and all that, them motherfuckers, and you can knock them niggas out. Okay, I'm gonna give you monster status, bro. But like I
Yeah,
said, until then, bro, there was
But anybody else in
Nietes.
them low
There
weight
was
classes,
Nietes. There
you would have
was
gave bread.
Sherwin Alkahas. There was Rungvisai. That nigga that just beat Rungvisai. All the motherfuckers down there, and he didn't touch none of them, bro. And y'all calling him a monster, calling him a samurai. Egregious. Y'all need to pump the brakes on that shit, dog.
Yo, bro, all he do is fight top tier dudes, bro. I remember you had respect for Manny Rodriguez. Did you not say you had respect for him?
well,
Yeah,
Okay,
I got
when we was building
respect
the
for him.
fight, keep it real, keep it
I
real.
got respect for him. You know what I
He
mean?
was the number one dude. That
According to
this is what
who?
I'm trying to sit here and say. We got to keep that same energy in each weight class. It doesn't matter how you feel about it, how I feel about it. If you're fighting number one, this is exactly what we be asking for. Just because y'all don't know him and y'all don't hold him to high esteem, that does not mean a person didn't fight a number one person, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
You know
that
what I'm saying, bro?
122
Because I
is
could be
watered
Biggie
fighting at
down, bro.
130 right now,
That
bro.
number
And
one,
all y'all could be
that
supporting
number
me. I
one, that
could be
number
knocking out dudes like
122 is
Bruno
watered
Barry
down,
over
man. It
there.
ain't the same
Y'all
number
ain't
one
gonna
as
respect it.
118.
That's my weight
yeah,
division, but y'all ain't gonna respect it though.
It ain't the same number one as 118. It ain't the same number one as 126.
But
You
bro,
know what I
that's not
mean?
his fault. All you could do is fight the number one guys. That's his size. That's
Yeah,
not
he
his.
said, yeah, he
He can't get
strategically
that
went,
big.
you know what I
He can't
mean?
get that big,
Strategically went
bro.
up there.
If he can't get that big, he can't get that big.
yeah. I'm
That
gonna say
nigga
this,
who he
man.
can actually get first. He already had three. He already passed three weight divisions, bro. That's how you
Right.
know he's small.
Yeah. If the nigga already moving up 3 weight classes, man. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta stop having these stipulations, bro, because you gotta
Yeah.
place yourself in that person's shoes, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you was doing that and you was still fighting number one guys, and then they say you just moved up, how would you feel, bro? And but he didn't even leave this weight class yet. He may have not did one thing in one weight class. Give him a chance at this weight class. He already fought a number one dude. And he's fighting another number one guy. To keep it real, don't matter how you feel about it. At 118, you know what I mean? Donito Donaire is a player. I ain't gonna front. Donnie Nietes, he could come up. For all I care, he could come up. If he really want that smoke, he could come up. This is a two-way street, bro. It's like a
Yo,
chick. You
Nietzsche's
get
already
over,
done. He already
it
came up,
all work
bro.
both ways, bro. It work both ways. You ain't gotta just call her, she gotta call you, gotta work both ways, bro. That's how I
Nah,
feel about this,
man.
bro.
Yo, you gotta respect a long reigning champion, bro. Now you gonna ask him to come up again? Come on, man. You
Yeah,
projecting your
come
boy,
on, bro.
you
What do you
projecting your
mean,
little
bro?
your
Yo, you about
imaginary
your
monster, bro.
favoritism right now,
Put your
bro.
imaginary
Bro,
monster back
wow,
under your bed
wow,
where it belongs, dog.
I thought that you was a good, just, cool guy. Like, bro, come
Put him
on,
back
bro.
under
We
your
can't
bed
do
where he
that.
belongs with your
We,
anime comics.
bro, we can't do that. We can't do that, bro. Bro, you just saying why he got to move up, and you just telling this man to move up. You're telling this man to move up.
No, I'm not telling
He
this man to
gotta
move up. I'm telling this man to move back down to the super fly division. You know what I mean? Or I'm telling this man to
No,
move
no,
up,
no.
you know what I
But you
mean, and
said
show
a
me
little
that you're a
bit
real
before.
monster. That's what
But
I'm saying.
fella, you just said, oh, when he start knocking out, you know what I mean? You was talking about 130 and 126 pounders and shit, bro. I
Yo,
was look, this why
nigga, I
I
misstepped with
before.
130, but 126 is realistic. Let him move up to 126 before niggas start calling them samurais and monsters and shit.
Let him go to 122 first, bro. Let him
122
get
ain't
in
shit.
shape at
We all know
122.
that.
So we
We
take him
all know
step
that.
at a
That's why
time.
you trying to pump. That's why you trying to pump up No Nito Daenerys like he's somebody. But the boy
He was
washed.
somebody.
The boy's last week's wash, bro.
Bro, the dude fought as high as 126 and won a belt there. Come on, bro. And then
Yeah,
he came back
you talking
118.
historical facts, but I'm talking in the present, my nigga. You know what I mean?
This is present time. You know what I mean? He's back down to 118. Obviously, he was a huge dude. to come back down to 118, and he said he feels good and feels fine at 118, which it kind of showed because he slept that last dude, the Fulton dude. What was his name?
Steve, what was it? Nah, I wouldn't know. No, that wasn't no Fulton, man. That was
Who you
no,
talking
some
about, though?
dude.
Now?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Donaire slept
dude,
some dude
the
from St. Louis, I
replacement
think.
Tete.
Yeah,
The Steven Young, maybe something like
yeah,
that.
Stephen Young, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But that's all I'm saying. And he was a small dude. And you know what I mean? Donito Donaires is a player at that weight class. That's all I'm saying. You sit here trying to front. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, he a bench player
you
on
can
at that
take it.
weight class. Let's be real. A bench player at best.
You know what I'm saying? He made noise. He won the Super Bowl. He got the full title, bro.
Eh. 503. Let's move on.
Yeah, man. I just wanted y'all boys to get y'all rocks off, man. Salute to everybody, man. That's following through, man. Yeah, salute to Kevin Stenhouse. I see you, Rob Sports, Malik, KO. You understand me, man? Yeah, man. Sometimes, man, in the art of war, man, you just gotta, keep fighting to all the fighting is no more. And in that certain situation right there, man, my brothers had to fight till they had no more fight left up in them. You understand me? Like you have, that pent up animosity towards one of your bros about something, and y'all just go throw the gloves on, and shit, fight till you can't fight no more. Fight till you fall out, and we gonna keep it pushing, man. And that's what we had to do on that note, man. And with that being said, man, I gotta get y'all thoughts, man, on all this Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder talk, man. Anthony Joshua had a lot to say over the weekend. He had a lot to say today. His promoter has a lot to say, man. It's a bunch of bullshit going on, man. But he says that him and Deontay Wilder needs to talk face to face, man. I want to play this clip for you guys, and get y'all thoughts on it, man. It's Anthony Joshua talking about Deontay Wilder, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. On Saturday night. Win, look good, and the world is your oyster. You said it. That's it. Straight to Wilder. But as you said, Saturday night, win and look good. So it's like the boxing I was talking about. It's like the steps. So I think without all the hardship I went through, blah, 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 would never be MSG. Without the fight Saturday night, going through the tough times, emotion, physical struggle, I'll never get to Wilder. So I've got to get through that and straight onto the big fight. And then we get the two of you together. There should be no excuses, no problems, no nothing. It should be simple to sort it out this time, shouldn't it? Let's just sit us down face to face. That'd be good. I think let's just sit us down face to face and talk about what the issues are, man to man, and get this fight sorted this year. My man AJ said we need to have that big boy talk, like I like to say. Sit down, face to face, man to man, and we might can get this fight 2019. We might have us a Christmas present, you guys. It might be coming real sooner than you think. All right, fella, man, let me get some thoughts on this, bro.
I don't think he's clout chasing with this. I think he's being sincere. I think he's feeling himself right. I think he's feeling the buzz of being in the US right now. You dig? I think it's rubbing off on him. You know what I mean? He's starting to grow a pair a little bit. You know what I mean? From my observation, you know what I mean? I see subtle changes. You know what I mean? It's getting always has his hair fresh now. I think you heard the man them talking shit about him, you know what I mean, on these airwaves and shit, talking shit about his hair. He's now he got this, you know what I mean, must got a personal barber on retainer out there, you know what I mean, because he always got his hair fresh, you know what I mean. So that I can see that in his confidence. He's talking a little bit sharp, you know what I mean, a little bit sharper. He's talking with more confidence. Now he's talking like, yeah, I want to meet Wilder. You know what I mean? We can sit down man to man, discuss this shit. You know what I mean? Get this fight done this year. But what he does needs to understand that it's not gonna get done this year. You know, dig. I like the effort that the man's putting forth, but I feel that if they do ever meet, Deontay Wilder is gonna simply put it to him as such. You know, it says I already have plans. You know what I mean? And we can get it done in 2020. You know what I mean? And that's as simple as that.
Man, 2019, big bro. Not no 2020. Stay ready, man. Same exact question, bro.
Give me, huh?
I say, same exact question, bro. What you got on it, man?
Hold on, real quick. Why is shit so low?
No,
There you go.
I can hear you
All
good,
right, I
bro.
can hear you. What's up, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right,
loud and
man.
clear.
Let me jump in real quick. Let me jump in real quick on this because this is I wanted to talk about this shit today because I listened to the little interview he said on First Take today, and hearing him say that he wanted to sit down and actually talk about it, man, I don't know why, but I don't believe him. I don't believe him
Mm,
because I've said this from the jump, bro. I've been saying this. I don't know how long. I have. Every time Anthony Joshua got a fight coming up, he always talk about how he's trying to make the fight, or we need to do this so we can make the fight. But as soon as that fucking fight is over, it's hush mouth. You don't hear shit, but Eddie Hearn talk. But Anthony Joshua knows how to open up his mouth. They always clap chase Deontay Wilder, but they're not pushing forward the effort. Fuck that. He said what he wants. Ain't no let's sit down. He already told you exactly what he wants. 50-50. It's no more talking need to be done. What do we need to sit down and face to face for? I told you what I want. 50-50. Now make it happen. It ain't hard. You know what he gonna bring to the table because he gonna bring more fans than you. 50-50. It ain't what is there else to talk about? Like, let's be honest. Everybody on the panel, let's be honest. What more is there to talk about? Are you gonna continue to clout chase my name, or you gonna actually make an offer, put it in writing, stop going to the media, stop talking in the media, and send an offer, and let's make this fight happen? Because the only reason Deontay Wilder's talking in the media is because they're asking him about it. Deontay Wilder be wanting to talk about the fight that just happened, like this past fight when he did Brazil, but everybody still asking him about Joshua. Joshua knows when he goes out here to these American media outlets, what's the question they're gonna ask. Everybody knows that. What's up with you and Wilder? What's up with you and Wilder? What's up with you and Wilder? And then he says, well, we need to do this. It's no more talking. 50-50 or nothing. If it ain't 50-50, then in September we're gonna see Luis Ortiz and Wilder too. It's plain and simple.
hey, okay. I ain't mad at you, big bro. Let me check this chat out, man, and I'm gonna swing over to Fuller. Uh, yeah, Haman 92 hashtag LDBC. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know who you is, big bro. But yeah, Fuller. Same exact question, bro. AJ say he need to, sit down with Wilder, man. It's big boy talk, man to man, man. Let's figure this out, man. Let's get to the nitty gritty, man. Is you believing this man, or is AJ clout chasing for his fight, bro? Fuller, you know, let me get some thoughts on that, man.
I look at a man's actions rather than words. And if you're not showing me any actions that are backing up your words, I really just think of you as a whatever. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, even when Wilder was fighting Tyson Fury, you saw Anthony Joshua on Twitter. I need Deontay Wilder to win this fight so we can unify. It's like, shut up, nigga. Like, you're doing the same thing you've been doing. You know, I look at actions, and his actions haven't shown me anything. Even uh, when he was, uh, when Dillian White got the win against Chisora, this fool just didn't even get into the ring. This fool like stood outside of the ring. Like he didn't like run up on him or anything like that. That fool was like it's like with him, there may be like a pool full of sharks, and he's a guppy. He just like the pool that Deontay Wilder has. That's why it's always going to be Team Wilder on this side because Team Wilder has shown actions more than they have spoke. When he said he punches through people, what happened on that night? He punched through him. Okay? When he says anytime, anytime. He's not been consistent. The only thing he's been consistent with is flabbergasting and pump faking. So until he shows me some actions, until he runs up on Wilder, like when Wilder's doing an interview or something like that, then like whatever. That's all I have to say. Man of action. Talk about things I'm gonna do. I get them done.
Yeah, already, man.
People I like.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? All money in. You know what I'm saying? Like Nip say, goddamn me. Fuck all that talking. I'm definitely riding with you on that one, bro. I can't even much lie. Act Reacher, man. Same exact question, bro.
So now that we hanging out with Meek Mills, we got a voice now. And he producing our shit. We got a voice in that. You know what I mean? It's real that we start getting cute now. You know what I mean? Because certain Americans is backing us and stuff like that. Still don't matter. Make the fight. We're going to paint your face all different color. We're going to Nick Jr. you. Real talk. Gonna paint you all different colors. Black, blue, red. Don't even matter. If you even last that long. If you last that long. So I'm not worried about it. I hope that this is a sign that they're going to make the fight. That's all.
Yeah. I'm definitely hoping that's a sign, man, from the boxing gods that this fight uh is made, man. I'm definitely gonna watch this very closely, man. I'm gonna be paying attention to AJ. You know what I'm saying? His whole little movement throughout this ordeal. You know what I'm saying? He's saying all the right shit, but I'm not gonna get too excited, man. You know what I'm saying? It is uh refreshing to hear. Don't get me wrong, but like my big bro Stay Ready said, you know what I'm saying? You never know with this dude, man. And like Fooler said as well, man. You know, get the shit done, man, and stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying? You definitely need to be about it. But
I just want to say one more thing real quick.
go ahead, bro.
And this is just off topic. I'm not too much like you. I think after 3 more fights, F.A. Jogba will sleep Anthony Joshua. In all honesty.
You say FL Jabba?
Yeah. Just give him like 3 more fights or something, and he'll probably beat the crap out of Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, I feel you, bro, but I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Anthony Joshua is not no special fighter. I don't care what people say. That
Right.
is not special.
No, I believe you, bro.
Reaching with that one, Cooler.
I can't agree. I can't agree with you on this one, Fuller. He not special, but I'm gonna tell you, he's fundamentally sound. He's got power, just like Jogba, but he's a little faster than Jogba, and he's very methodical. He wears his fighters down. It ain't many heavyweights that throw combos the way he do. Period. Not putting them together the way Joshua does. So it's gonna be hard for Jogba to get in on him. Jogba do need in a couple of more fights. We might see Jogba might put something together, but as of right now, I only see 2 people beating Joshua, and that's Fury, and that's by decision, and that's Deontay Wilder. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think Luis Ortiz beat him. Only reason I think Luis Ortiz hurt him, but I don't think he beats him. Luis Ortiz too old. Being 100% honest with you. And after the Deontay Wilder fight, Deontay Wilder took some years off Ortiz.
No, Luis Ortiz is already over the hill. Like I agree with that. I'll agree with that like completely. Luis Ortiz is already like I would say that fight at this point is like a 60, like a 70-30 fight, maybe. Or if you want to be generous, it's a 60-40 fight. But I would favor like Joshua at this point in that fight. Well, I'm just saying that, like, I mean, the only thing Joshua has for his advantage is those Infinity Stones that he conveniently picked up off of Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury loved booger sugar too much. You know, that was the whole issue. But as of right now, Anthony Joshua, man, it honestly, if you push the button one time, because I'm not gonna lie to you, that dude's kind of chinny, you know. And if you push the button one time, I think that dude's gonna be out of there. And Eddie Hearn knows that. Eddie Hearn definitely knows that.
It's very easy to click that button. Very easy.
Right.
Even a 40-year-old could do it.
Yeah, man. So speaking of Anthony Joshua, man, it's funny y'all say that because he got pieced up in sparring, man. He got got some marks all on his face and stuff, man. And he said it was from like therapy or you know what I'm saying, resting or some shit. He said in the interview with Radio Coon, Radio Raccoon.
You
You know what
don't
I'm
be
saying?
looking like that in the UK when you come to America, getting all bruised up over here, champ.
Yeah, man. What you think about that though, bro? Is that weird to you?
Nah, it ain't weird. Look like you finally went in that Mayweather's gym with the boxing goon. Because I
Nah,
remember,
he went to he was trained. I think he was training at Fifth Street Boxing Gym in Miami. I think that's the name of it, if I'm not mistaken.
oh, okay. I was gonna say
Yeah.
maybe he snuck in the session over there, but we don't know. He
Nah,
could have snuck in the session.
nah, he was in Miami, bro. You know, for some reason them UK niggas like obsessed with going to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Even one of the ones talk about Miami, how he went to Miami. I don't know what it is with Miami, but yeah, man, I found that weird. You know what I'm saying? He was banged up for sparring, man. What you think about that, fool? You know what I'm saying? And it's obvious, like he got like some 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 nice little
Well,
paint marks on his face, like X say.
what I'm gonna say is that in UK, those gyms ain't those gyms are not really good boxing gyms to go get work at. Like I can go into a UK gym right now and stop people three weights up basically, because they simply just don't have a boxing system. They simply just go in there and fight. Most UK
Right.
guys, like those UK guys, don't like emphasize footwork. The UK guys don't emphasize head movement. A lot of the times they don't even emphasize the correct way to throw a punch, really. You know, I'm not going to say his name, you know, because he'll probably like get butt hurt, but there is a UK based trainer out here that I know, and he invited me to his gym where he was doing work at, and all his guys, I pop pop pow, you know, in a matter of minutes. And I'm like, yeah, man, you need to like study how you need to study how fighters, how trainers do things out here, man. You can't bring your UK ideology here. It's not gonna work, bro. And that's the thing with Anthony Joshua, man. I don't think Anthony Joshua has had an American sparring partner. That's what I think. In fact, we don't really know all who Anthony Joshua has sparred, really. Many of the guys he sparred are just these domestic UK guys. So with that being said, a American fighter is not going to really be starstruck at him, even if it's just sparring. It, you know, you're going to get lit up. You know, that's just how it works. You know, that's just what it is. He can make all the excuses he wants, but I mean, how many people are going to buy these excuses though? People know what time it is. So I don't know, man. Maybe that's a sign of things to come in the fight with Ruiz. You know, who
Mm.
knows? Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say this, man. I think Joshua gonna get painted in that fight, man. But all fella, man, let me get your thoughts on this, man. And I'm go over to my bro. Stay ready, man. How do you feel about these marks on AJ facing him getting painted in sparring, man? Is this a bad sign?
Nah, this is a just a good showing that he's getting some good work. Dig, and possibly he might be using different headgear. Maybe he might be experimenting on different types of defense. You know what I mean? Maybe with defending himself with his hands down. Maybe he's trying to move on, utilize head movement, but he's got clipped and caught a couple times. Who knows? But uh, at least it shows that he's doing the work. You know what I mean? That's what it does show. Um, I mean, I've seen a lot of fighters in training that have you know what I mean, got painted, so to speak, and whatnot, and they go, you know what I mean, they leave camp, go into the fight, and have a successful fight. You know what I mean, come out with the W. So I don't think it really means much of anything. Um, and as far as some of his sparring partners, um, I think he he's at the level where he has sparring partners come in. So even when he was training primarily in the UK and Sheffield, who's to say that he didn't have some American sparring partners fly in? You know what I mean? It all depended on what his coach, I forget what his name is, Robert McCracken, who
Right.
he thought, you know what I mean, who he thought would be best suited to prepare AJ for that style. I believe he was sparring guys like, even back then, um, Eddie Chambers was a sparring partner. He in UK, he was out there. Um, for this training camp, I know what's his face, Gregory Corbin was AJ sparring partner. So just
That
to
wasn't a good matchup.
just to debunk what Fula was saying about AJ not utilizing American sparring partners and stuff like that. I think it all depends on which opponents who he's preparing for. You know what I mean? So uh, with that being said, just to sum it up, I mean, I don't think it's much of anything. It just shows the man's doing some work. You know what I mean? And we'll see how it goes down this Saturday against Andy Ruiz. But I still think it's going to be a pretty much dominant decision, if not a stoppage.
Mm. All right. Uh, I I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I see you in the building, Dalton Judge. I see you in this. So y'all smash the like button for me, man. Let's get them likes over 20. Stay ready, man. Same exact question, bro. What's your thoughts on this AJ? You know what I'm saying? Situation with the with the knots and little bumps on his face, man. What you think about it?
Shit happens. Uh, you gonna get hit. You sparring, you training, you fighting. You gonna get hit. If anybody thinks outside of that, then they tripping with themselves because, especially in the heavyweight, you gonna get hit. Unless you somebody like Mayweather, yeah, you're not gonna look pretty out camp because, like I said, we don't know what he's specifically working on in this camp, especially because he had to change fighters in the middle of his training. I mean, they switch fighters, so now you got to switch your whole fight plans up. So you don't know what he's working on. So I'm not gonna knock him for getting hit. It's a part of camp. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hurt. Things gonna happen.
Mm.
So when the fight come up for him and Ruiz, I think AJ win this fight. I think it's gonna be probably about a 8-9 round. Ain't gonna be nothing early. I think Ruiz gonna get some good work, and I actually think Ruiz gonna win some rounds in this fight. But I think Ruiz is gonna get caught later on in the fight.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a
Yeah, man.
UK
We did.
stoppage.
Uh,
I'm being
I
honest
don't
with
know, man.
you. Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's a little iffy. It's a little iffy with this one, man. I'm definitely picking AJ to win, man. I think late round stoppage, man. I don't think he gonna get Weeze out of there, man. It might even go to decision. You know what I'm saying? Cause Weeze is a tough motherfucker and he don't give a fuck, man. And I think he gonna paint AJ. You know what I'm saying? I expect.
I really, to be honest with you, I want him to win. I want him to win.
Oh, for sure, for
But
sure,
I but
for
but
sure.
I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
it's not gonna happen because here's something we always say. It's a three-headed monster at heavyweight. It's not four. It's not five. It's three. Tyson, Joshua, Wilder. That's it. You got your honorable mentions: Fury, Dillian White. Everybody up under that means nothing. You got some good prospects coming up. Heavyweight division looks good. Don't get me wrong. I will say this though. Oscar Rivas ain't no punk, and I think Oscar Rivas gonna beat the hell out of Dillian White. But that's another discussion. But it's some guys coming up that looks good. But as of right now, I don't think it's nobody besides those three guys that can take each other out.
Mm,
That's it. That's all.
already, bro. I definitely agree with you on that one. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna close it out on this one, man. We talked about all the fights this weekend, man, but I forgot to bring up Jamal Herring. Salute to Jamal Herring, man. I definitely picked against him, man. I'm not even much gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? So I had to eat my crow on that one, man. He upset the apple cart, man. Beat E2. You know what I'm saying? And it's an article out on Boxing Scene, man, right now saying that he wants to unify. He's eager to unify 130 division, beginning with Miguel Burchett. So this 130 division is finna get real interesting with Jamal Herring, Miguel Burchett, you know what I'm saying, Tevin Farmer, and Tank Davis, man, and all these other cats that's trying to move up and do their thing, like Mr. Gary Russell and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You still got Lomachenko creeping around the corners. You know what I'm saying? All fella, man, let me get some thoughts on that, bro. What's your thoughts about Jameer Herring, him winning and him trying to move up to not move up, but unify to 130, man. And let me get some thoughts on that, bro. And what you say to 130? What you think about 130?
Yeah, it makes for exciting times at 130. We'll probably be getting this unification match now. Seeing unification possibly with Tevin Farmer. Um, I was surprised, pleasantly surprised that he was able to dominate Masasuke Ito the way he did. Because Ito, I respected Ito's boxing skill, even though he doesn't really have no amateur pedigree in the dig. But yeah, Heron pulled it out and looked good in doing it. So I'm highly anticipating this unification fight. Um, if they're going to do it with Farmer. Now, the only drawback, um, so to speak, is that didn't he recently sign with Top Rank? Is his recent signing with Top Rank, is that going to put something in the way of this unification getting it done with Farmer since he's with Matchroom and the Zone? Um, or are they going to give Heron uh, a voluntary fight? You know how they do. You know what I mean? You just got minted with the belt. You know what I mean? Let her defend them once against a little, you know what I mean, up and comer, like a little fringe contender that's in the top 15 or something like that, and then go in. I mean, that's acceptable as well too to me. But yeah, this makes for exciting times at 130. Definitely a guy that we're more accustomed to seeing, and we know, rather than having the belt, you know what I mean, held by Ito. No offense to Ito and the Japanese over there, but in the dig, we got to rep our own though. You know what I mean? So yeah, salute to Heron for grabbing that belt and bringing it back to the Americas.
I already. Egg Reacher, man. Same exact question, bro. What's your thoughts about Jamal hearing the E2 man and 130, man? And what you think about him unifying with Burchett? Egg, you there? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I say go for it, man. That's what I would have did, man. So I'm not mad at him. Go for it. You know, I completely, I completely agree with that. Like, shoot for the stars, bro. Miguel Burchell got in the ring, so I feel like that fight it should be made. It shouldn't be an issue. And Miguel Burchell been at the weight class for a minute. He want to unify. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And I don't know who I really favor in that fight when it start getting made and they get into camp. I watch for it, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. I don't know, man. Tank too quiet, man. He just sitting back like it ain't your division. I thought it was your division,
Mm.
but I heard Leonard Ellaby talk about he want to unify after the mandatory. So we'll see.
So my bad, Burchell got into the ring.
Yeah, Burchell got in the ring.
Yeah,
All right,
you must
I
didn't watch
don't know
this
what I
fight.
was talking about. Fuck Farmer, then, man. Let's go with this Burchell unification, man.
Hell
You
yeah,
know what I mean? Hey,
Burchett.
isn't Burchett? He's top ranked now, isn't he? Under ESPN now.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was top rank.
All right, man. Under the same umbrella, man. Let's get it wet.
Yeah, and he already didn't beat Vargas again, so there ain't no need for him to fight him for a third time. So yeah, Jamal here and Burchett would be a banger for sure at 130. You know what I'm saying? Stay ready. What you got on it, bro?
uh, make it happen. I think it'll be a better fight with him and Foreman though, but just a better eye pleasing fight. I think Heron got a lot to work on, man. I don't think I actually picked him to beat Ito, but I don't think he beats Burchett. I want him to beat Burchett. I hope he beats Burchett. I'm not gonna pick a winner in that fight, just to let y'all know that. But yeah, make it happen.
I got Burchett. I'm telling you right now. I'm
I do.
sorry.
it ain't
Sorry.
that I don't got Burchett.
Wait, did y'all get to watch the performance? Y'all got to see Jamal Hearing?
I watched
Because
the
I didn't
whole
get to
fight,
fully watch it. I only got to watch highlights. He
bro.
was countering. He was
He
catching him.
all he threw all night long was 1-2,
Was
one
a
two,
one?
1-2, 1-2. He didn't double up on his jab one time. His feet movement was good. He was
I
great.
forgot somebody else said that too. You ain't the
I
only
said it on
person
your
that said it.
channel.
It was. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was you did.
I said I told you he'd double up. All he threw all night long was 1-2 and a push off hook. He literally pushing off with a hook instead of throwing a hook. That's all he did. He can't do that against Burchett or Tank or none of these guys. Bro, you can't. You gotta develop something else. Now he's great at countering. His inside work, he gasses out. He don't have a gas tank. I'm glad he got a championship. That's what I want to see. I want to see him win. I want to see him become a champion. But his championship is short lived. So he got to enjoy it now while he can.
Already. Yeah, man. Salute to Jamal here, man, for like I said, man, pulling the upset. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes just didn't know if you was gonna win because you got stopped by Shafakov, man. But you definitely did your due diligence, man. Fooler, man. Same exact question, man. And we finna go and wrap this one up after this. Let me get your thoughts on it, Fooler. Yeah, fully there. I see you off of mute, but I don't hear you, bro. All right, well, Fuller must Fuller must be having some technical difficulties, man. But we're gonna go ahead and close this one out, man. Let me get some last words from the panel, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through today, man. Fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? We definitely finna make some changes to the show. You know what I'm saying? Football season is finna get ready and start. So I won't be going live every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I was at first. I'm gonna try to squeeze in, you know what I'm saying, on the days I ain't gotta go to football practice with my kids. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna keep it pushing though, man. At Grisha, you know what I'm saying? He doing this thing. Stay ready doing his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Off, doing his thing with the videos and Full of Sports as well. But let me get some last words from you, at Grisha.
You
Oh,
know,
damn. I don't know. I don't know. What the hell you been at, Fool? But your shit was going in and out bad, bro. But hey Richard, let me get some last words from you, bro.
Yo, appreciate you letting me jump on, bro. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to the Full Berserker Clan. It's your boy Act Reacher. I never steer you wrong, and I'm out.
Already. Y'all be sure to tune in to bro tonight, man. He said he gonna be on tonight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we definitely gonna be, you know, on Act channel, man. Gotta come through and show the bro some love, man. I gotta stay up for that one. Full of sports, man. Let me get some last words from you, bro. And you can go ahead and
I don't
finish
know if you
cooking
can
because
hear.
you was breaking up.
I don't know if you can
You
hear
must be
me.
in a bad spot somewhere.
I don't know if you can hear me, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I can hear you now, bro.
Thanks for having me on the show. Appreciate it. It was cool to tap in. As far as the Jamal hearing, just real quick,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, it was cool. It was a decent little win or whatever. Somebody I can really see him beat is Tevin Farmer. Maybe, yeah. And that would even be a decision win. But other than that, I don't think he beat nobody else. Me personally. But yeah, that's all I got.
Already, man. Appreciate you for jumping on, man. We definitely gonna see how good Jamal Hearing is, man. He probably, he gonna keep getting better with, Terrence Crawford, man, and Bo Mack, man. The team, Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at him. Stay ready. Let me get some last words from you, bro. Let the people know what you got going, man. And will you be on tonight?
I have no idea. I'll let you know later. I might need Act to go on for me tonight because Gavin's sick. I might have to go to her house when I get off work.
All right.
Yeah, and see what's going down. But man, I appreciate you for bringing me on. Uh, had a hell of a weekend, man. Hell of a weekend. But it's back at it like a crack at it. You know what I'm talking about? So appreciate you for bringing me on. Always sending that link out. It's a Houston hard hitter thing, man. Appreciate it, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that came on the panel, man. And y'all know what it is. Your boy Mac, Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. You know what I'm talking about?
Already, man. And breaking fucking news. Breaking news. Bomb Squad just uploaded this to Instagram, man. I'm gonna uh share this with you guys right quick before we get up out of here, man. I want to show you guys what he just said, man. Breaking fucking news. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Uh Wilder versus Ortiz 2. To all my fans, I want to announce that Luis Ortiz and I have signed for a rematch with the date and site to be announced shortly. All my controversial fights must get dealt with ASAP. Hashtag Bomb Squad. Yes, sir. So it's going down. Mm.
Shit, it's going down like 10 toes and shoes. So I said it earlier. And they just made it official.
Yes, sir. So there y'all have it, man. There y'all have it. Breaking fucking news, man. Right here. You understand me? It's going down. Wilder versus Ortiz too. Period. You understand me, man? Go and close this out, all fella.
Shit, man. That's to me that's bittersweet. It's bittersweet, man. But I'll end it off with some more heavyweight news, but not anywhere near on the scale of Wilder Ortiz too. But on an upcoming scale, we got Tony Yoka, who was the gold medalist, undefeated heavyweight, young up and coming out of France. He's gonna be back in the ring, and he's actually taking once again. He's taking some decent competition in his because he's only had 5 fights. So in his sixth fight, he's gonna be returning to the ring against Tyrone Sprong. And for those that of us that ain't familiar with Tyrone Sprong, he's a former MMA fighter. Some of y'all might remember him getting knocked out by Alistair Overeem. Um, he was on good level in MMA. As a boxer in the heavyweight division, I believe he's 13-0 with 10 knockouts, 9 knockouts, or something like that. He stands about 6'2", but for Tony Yoka to be fighting him in his sixth fight, I believe is somewhat uh, strategic, but impressive on paper nonetheless. So be on the lookout for Tony Yoka. He is trained by Virgil Hunter um, since his professional inception. So once again, salute to the panel. Everybody that was on the panel today, everybody came correct. Full of sports, act reach a quattro cinco. You in the dig? Stay ready, boxing TV. The host with the most 503 Lion. You in the dig? Salute to the LDBC. It's your favorite yet your most hated all fella. And I'll be back for another one. And I'm Gizon.
Well, when clout chasing goes wrong, you gotta do something, baby. Hey, man, we're gonna be back tomorrow, man. Warlord Wednesday, man. We definitely gonna get into this, man. Luis Ortiz 2 versus Deontay Wilder, man. Date and venue yet to be announced. AJ, you gotta do something, baby. 2020, I see you when I see you. And just like that, we gone, man. Ace time for real, man.